Last time we talked about Thần Chú Trời who built the world. Logically, I should be talking about later creation gods and goddesses, but it's almost April, which means it is almost March in the lunar calendar, which also means the blueberry winter is almost here, and I love cold weather, so we are going to talk about possibly the only god that associates with the cold in Vietnamese mythology. If you have watched the previous video, you would know that the King of Heaven is Ông Trời, which literally means Mr. Heaven or Mr. Sky. So to be short, I will just call him Trời from now on. So Trời and his wife have a line of daughters. Some of the most significant ones are Lúa, which means rice plant, Liễu Hạnh, Bân, Mặt Trời, which means the sun, Mặt Trăng, which means the moon. They all have their own stories, which I will get to in the future, but today's focus will be Bân. I'm not sure what is the meaning of her name, since Bân is not a common name nowadays, nor is a common word in Vietnamese vocabulary. Either that, or I just suck at Vietnamese, which is a possibility. On top of that, most of the mythology was not written down, so I couldn't find her name written in either Hanzi or Nom, which are the two writing systems in ancient Vietnam. So this is just my speculation, but her name could be either one of these characters, which both mean polite and elegant. This one also means natural beauty, so her name might actually only suggest that she is a pretty and elegant lady and not a goddess of any element like her sisters who have names like the moon, the sun, the rice plant. Unlike her sisters, Bân is slow and clumsy. Because of that, her parents marry her off to a general in heaven so she can learn household skills. This confused me because shouldn't you learn those skills before getting married and not after? I don't know. I'm not married, so what do I know? But they get married and live happily together. One day, Bân notices the winter is coming, so she wants to make a coat jacket for her husband, and she starts making the jacket. But she is so clumsy that accidents constantly occur. When she finally finished spinning, she forgot to get needles. When she is weaving, the spindle and shuttle keep getting broken. So these accidents slow down her progress significantly, and it even gets slower when it comes to Bân. She is so slow that after 3 months, she has only completed an arm of the jacket. This is when we have the idiom Nàng Bân may áo cho chồng, may 3 tháng ròng mới chót cổ tay, which can be roughly translated as Bân weaves for her husband, 3 months long just finished an arm. This idiom is said to be how other gods and goddesses mock her slow progress, so yeah, it is not nice. As a slow person myself, I take that personally. So Bân still does not give up and keeps on weaving, and she finally finished it. However, when she finished, the weather has gotten warm, which means her husband cannot wear it. Trời feels bad for his child, so he decides to make the weather cold for a few days just so her husband can wear the jacket. And from then on, we have a late cold period every March in the lunar calendar. We call that period Red Nàng Bân, which means Lady Bân's cold. In some other regions, that period is called Blueberry Winter.
Hello.
That is the story of Bân and the creation of the sudden short cold period in early spring. The moral of the story, if you are clumsy or slow, unless your parents are big shots, don't try to make things from scratch because you are not gonna make it on time.